What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be half of a showcase, half of a brainstorming session for you guys. As you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be showcasing to you something that I've never seen before, and because of the gloriousness that is Madden on PC, it's available to me. I'm going to call it a Madden 2002 mod because it's not just like I'm downloading a classic rosters or a Legends rosters. There's a lot more work that has gone into it, and it's unlike any of the rosters and stuff that's available to be downloaded on console. So I figured because I am on PC, not a lot of Madden content creators do play on PC, I should be using and looking for all these different little mods for potential content to you guys, because it's not going to be available elsewhere here on the platform. So I'm going to showcase you these rosters, and you know, it's more than just these base rosters, and we'll get into it. But as you can see right away, look, the proper ages, the proper experience, if their player file was available, I think somewhere in the deep, dark annals of the Madden files, their picture, their avatar would have been imported. So I will show you other teams, not just the Eagles, but you can see with Brian Dawkins, he's looking pretty good right now. So, like I said, man, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. This is literally, if you want to pop in Madden 2002's rosters and play it right now, you can if you're on PC. And like I said, the links and all that stuff is in the description below. The buddy hit me up on my Discord and was like, hey, man, you want to showcase this? I'm trying to get some more momentum around all this hard. Like, I don't even know how many hours it would have taken to make this. So I was like, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna ask my subscribers what kind of content they want to see. I'm gonna try to find a way to utilize your hard work and put it on a bigger platform. So that being said, I mean, look at this, man. Donovan McNabb looking good. A couple years in the league. These are dope, man. It's a trip. This is a year before I started really getting into football. I started watching football hard and seriously in 2003. That's when I became an Eagles fan. So this is a year just before that. But obviously, I still played football games and stuff like that. I just didn't, have a set team to watch. I didn't prioritize watching football on Sundays or anything like that. I mean, I would have been 9. And then when this roster was out, I was 9. I don't think, that's probably around the age that most people start to become, obsessed with sports and watching sports and stuff like that. So let's take a quick look here at the roster, though, as I have a little bit of a nostalgia trip, and then I'm going to show you some other things that are super cool about what is going on here. And then we'll leave with the question, what kind of content do you guys want to see? And as you're watching this, if an idea pops in your head for something you want to see with these rosters, let me know, because like I said, it's brainstorming. So looking at the quarterbacks here, we got Brett Favre, we got Rich Gannon, Donovan McNabb, Peyton Manning, Michael Vick looking just terrifying with those stats. Steve McNair, rest in peace. Kurt Warner looking good with the Rams. Drew Bledsoe, Jeff Garcia, got Tom Brady, Dante Culpepper. Shout out to my Discord again. He's a meme. Dante Culpepper's a meme on there. Matt Hasselbeck looking bald, looking old and bald. That is for sure. Drew Brees. That's weird, but that actually happened at one point. At the running back spot, we got Priest Holmes. You got Marshall Faulk looking terrifying with that 94 speed. LaDainian Tomlinson. This is like right around the time before LT became like one of the greatest running backs of all time. It still was really, really good at this point. Obviously, only a year in the league. Ricky Williams, Clinton Portis, Curtis Martin, Amon Green, Sean Alexander, Corey Dillon, Deuce McAllister, Jamal Lewis, Jerome Bettis, the best. This is just throwbacks, man. Throwbacks after throwbacks. Emmett Smith looking super old. We got pretty much the only 3 fullbacks I remember from my childhood. A-Train, Lorenzo Neal, and Tony Richardson. Wide receivers, Marvin Harrison. You got Randy Moss, 6'4", 99 speed. Good night. T.O., Keyshawn Johnson, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Eric Moulds, Marty Booker, Joe Horn, Rod Smith, Hines Ward. And look, go down here a little bit. Jerry Rice, 40 years old, playing for the Raiders. Oh, not old enough for you? Let's just get 36-year-old Tim Brown, too. Why not, right? You might as well just put all those guys together. You got Chad Johnson. Tight ends, Tony Gonzalez, Shannon Sharp. Skip! Come on, Skip. Got Jeremy Shockey, Orlando Pace, John Ogden, Walter Jones, Larry Allen. We got Kevin Mawai, Will Shields, Lincoln Kennedy on the offensive line, Trevor Price, Hugh Douglas, Leonard Little. Obviously, Aegis Wonder himself, and Julius Peppers, Michael Strahan, Jason Taylor, Simeon Rice, Javon Curse, Warren Sapp, Leroy Glover. Like, you guys are starting, John Randall, if you play Madden Ultimate Team, stop spending money. Just play with these rosters. It's the same goddamn thing. It's cheap. Take all that money that you're going to spend on MUT and buy a PC and start playing with some of these rosters because it's fun. Bill Romanowski, shout out to steroids. Ray Lewis. You got Brian Urlacher in their primes. Zach Thomas. Jamie Sharper. We got Derek Brooks, Junior Sale, rest in peace. Joey Porter, Takeo Spice, Keith Bulwer, Keith Bullock. Corner Sam Madison, Champ Bailey, one of the best to ever do it. Ty Law, Patrick Surtain, Troy Vincent, Rondé Barber, Charles Woodson, Chris McAllister. Like some of these rosters. R.W. McQuarters? Huh? We got free safety, Weapon X, clearly. I don't know if I would say he's the best player in football at 2002 standpoint, but I'll take it. Rod Woodson, Darren Sharper. Let's just not talk about his past. Live in the now. Maybe we could stop Darren Sharper, kind of like stopping Hitler. You know, we should just delete him from the roster before he can just do a bunch of terrible things. Lord Malloy, John Lynch, got Rodney Harrison, Jason Elam, Vinatieri. I think we got the man that just roasted Dallas at the draft, David Akers, John Ledetta. So, I mean, these rosters are super, super cool. Another thing that's cool about these rosters, though, if we, from like a video idea standpoint, this is really the only thing that I've been able to process and come up, is that this is the first year the Houston Texans existed. Like, this is a roster from the expansion draft. So, you know, you got David Carr as a rookie and you know all these different things. So from that standpoint, I mean, there is something that was unique to this 2002 season being the first season in existence for the Houston Texans. So using that as a starting point, there could be something there. But there is also something that kind of corresponds with these rosters, which I think also continues to set it apart. I'll show you that right now. To pair with that 2002 base roster mod, he has made corresponding draft classes. We're starting with 2003, which is completely done, and the draft order, or like the players are set basically and roughly in the order that they were selected. So first round, I mean, you got Carson Palmer, it was all right. Charles Rogers, one of the worst busts ever. I think he went to the Detroit Lions. You got Andre Johnson, one of my favorite wide receivers, maybe my favorite wide receiver of all time. You got Williams Wall, T. Sizzle, Troy Polamalu, Calvin Pace, Willis McGahee, Rex Grossman, Dallas Clark. Like, you know, you could finesse them if you want. If you're utilizing this, you could even go, you know, okay, well, we're not going to talk about Nam Diasmo, but you got Peanut Tillman in the second round. Probably wouldn't be considered much of a reach if you got him in the first round. I think, what do you call it, went in the third round? So let's just go this way. Quarterbacks. You want a quarterback. Okay, there's some guys, a lot of, like Cliff Kingsbury. Hey, there you go, Cardinal fans. But you can just straight up go, okay, I'm just going to get Tony Romo at the end if I really want to. Running back. I don't think this was necessarily a strong year for running backs, so we'll just ignore that. Wide receivers. Anquan Bolden in the second round. Probably not much of a read. You got White Lightning. You got Nate Burleson. A little bit later on, you can look at Arnez Battle. I mean, everyone loves Arnez Battle, right? But you go into the undrafted free agents, and we see, you know, legendary Philadelphia Eagle return man, Reno Mahe. But there's much more. Like there, third round, Jason Witten at tight end. That's ridiculous. That's pretty cool if we're all talking about it. But then Antonio Gates. Do you guys know he played basketball? He actually played basketball, but he's a free agent. If you guys want to hit up Antonio Gates, you got defensive end Osi Umenyiora. You got Robert Mathis in the fifth round. That's obviously incredibly generous where he went. You know, certain guys you could just wait. You could just wait on a corner. You know, like I said, Peanut Tillman. I think down here, Asante Samuel in the fourth round. It's just, you can just finesse him. You got a guy named Blue Adams. I'm sure that was a real per human being's name. But if not, you know, we're all good. But you have this starting point. So if you use the 2002 base, you know, you might be thinking, oh, well, after 1 year, it's just not going to be realistic. No, at least you get that 2003 draft class. Like I said, if we did that idea with the Houston Texans, we could just hopefully suck and get Andre Johnson. But he didn't stop here, ladies and gentlemen. He also made the 04 draft class. So you get 2 years worth of classes. And if you kind of like told me, C4, do you want to do this idea where you start with an old roster? I'm like, well, you better at least go beyond 2004 because this is the kind of like the best starting point if you're going way, way back, because 3 franchise quarterbacks that are probably all going to be Hall of Famers, and Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, and Ben Roethlisberger get drafted. They're going to drastically change the world that you're trying to set. You also got Sean Taylor, Larry Fitzgerald. Who can forget legendary player Robert Gallery? Huh? Am I right? But look, a lot of familiar names here, a lot of great players that you have at your disposal. Vince Wilfork, lesser age, you get Bust. You can try to just turn Bust around. J.P. Losman, try to make things good with him. Igor Olshansky, sure thing. Remember, he used to play for the Chargers. Don't know why. Bob Sanders got it going. I mean, you know, and there's also steals every year if you want to finesse them, just like you can finesse in real life with the drafts, except you know that they're good, like Jared Allen, just sitting there in the fourth round. That guy's a future Hall of Famer. Or you know, you need a wide receiver. Okay, let's see. Not really what you're looking for. Roy Williams, Lee Evans, Devery Henderson. You're still looking Sammy Parker. You got Jericho. You know, you want something maybe a little bit more dynamic than a Jericho Cotchery. Don't blame you. So you can just wait and just Go wait round 7 if you want. And then just go get this guy from Texas Tech that's just chilling down here named Wes Welker, if you really want to. Or, oh, you need a franchise tackle, and you didn't want to use the first-round pick on a clear, bona fide Hall of Famer in Robert Gallery. You could be like, nah, I'm just going to wait, just going to hold off there, because I think there's this guy that used to play tight end. I think you can make the transition to tackle here. And Jason Peters, just undrafted. So it's awesome, man. This world that has been created is really, really dope. And what I do know, I also he already told me that within the next 2 weeks or so, he is planning on finishing up the 05 roster. So for those of you that just need a quick refresher, 05, that's where you got Alex Smith, Aaron Rodgers, DeMarcus Ware, Sean Merriman, Frank Gore, Darren Sproles, Cam Wake. Like, all these guys are coming in that draft class. So obviously, it's going to take time for him to catch up and do 06, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to current draft classes where you can start utilizing mine and use them together. But this is like one of those things, man. It's on PC. The PC mods are never gonna stop, and this is something that, like, what I'm hoping is what a lot of people are hoping is that all these files, the roster share files and stuff like that, will be easily transferable. So this is just the start of a project that next year, when Madden 20 is on PC, you still are gonna have this 2002 starting point, and it's just that much more time to finally get all that stuff situated so you can do the complete, I'm going to start in 2002 and I'm going to go all the way to present day kind of thing. Like, I'm going to single-handedly reshape the National Football League as we know it. So to a lesser extent, that could be an idea. Like, if you guys don't like the idea of starting with the Texans because they're an expansion team and doing something different like that, like just trying to alter the world of professional football, that's something also we could do. But I'm always just looking for more content to do here in Madden 19. Like I said, because I'm on PC and I have these mods, and there's probably some other mods. Hey, there's other mods you know about that you want me to check out. Or hey, if you made a mod and you want me to showcase it and give you, help you guys out, get some eyes on your product, let me know, man. I'm always willing for cool and exciting things, because let's be honest, Madden 19, base franchise mode, base game, kind of boring, but with these mods at our disposal, I can make the most out of all that. So, guys, most importantly, I'm looking for, this is a brainstorming session. I want you guys to support it. If you're on PC, all those links and stuff are in the description. But what kind of content can we generate from this to do something different, to have some fun? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, if this is something that's going to be, somewhat appealing to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button, stick along for the ride, because we will be doing some content with this 100%. Just don't know what. Smash the like button if you are hype. And like I said, make sure you guys leave some feedback in the comment section below. But that does it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.